Hi, I'm Lisa. Welcome to my channel. This is my random recipes. Let's make candy. Today's recipe is called Fruit Chew. I have no idea who this recipe is from or when it was popular. I have a feeling it looks like it might have been from the 70s. It looks like an early attempt to try to eat healthy with what was available to work with at the time. It kind of reminds me of a food in a TV show. Ever hear of raisin balls? This recipe doesn't involve any cooking at all. It does involve the use of my blender. Normally I would use my blender over on the counter. Today I'm being bold and putting it here at my table. The thing that has always concerned me was using an extension cord across my kitchen. I'm notoriously klutzy and the pets don't care, so I was always afraid it would get tripped on or knocked over. This recipe looks a little scary, but not because it's difficult to make, but because I'm not sure I'm going to like this. I will be a good sport. I will give it a try. I'll have an open mind. Other recipes have pleasantly surprised me. This one could too. And if I really don't like it, I'll just take it to work. I'm sure there's someone at work who will like it. I guess it's time to get to work. I'm going to change this camera around so you can see what I'm doing. I have my blender here. This calls for 1.5 cups of raisins. And 1 cup of dried apricots that have been cut up. And I did that already. Then 1 cup of dates that have also been cut up. Ready to go. We're going to make some noise. There we go. Well, this poor thing is struggling. Maybe I have to do it in batches. I think I'm going to work this poor thing to death. So yeah, let's break it down into batches and we'll do it a little bit at a time. So I'm going to dump this into my big bowl. Oh, it's smoking. That's not good. Okay. We'll start with just that little bit that's in there right now. See what it does with that. Put that in here. Okay, we'll do a little bit more. Yeah, I think I killed my blender. All right, so we're going to do another method, but we're going to have to work with what I have. I'm just going to dump these out. I don't know how this is going to work or how well this is going to work. Just going to have to go to work chopping it. I think I'm going to call that good. I'm going to get my bowl and off my knife a bit. Okay, now it's sticky. In this bowl, I'm going to mix the coconut and the nuts. So it's 1 cup of flaked coconut and 1/2 cup of chopped nuts of my choice. This is almonds, and these are slivered almonds, and I did chop them up pretty finely. Okay, and I'm going to mix them together. I should move this up just a bit so you can see better. Okay. I don't know how well these are going to adhere to each other. We'll see. We'll give this a try. No promises. I'm going to roll this in sesame seeds. I'm not sticking all that well. Yeah, this does remind me of raisin balls. And they're supposed to be 1/4 inch. That would be like itty bitty. Yeah, let's go like 1 inch. Roll on the sesame seeds. I'm going to pause my camera because you don't need to watch me make like all of these little ones. So I'll be back when I'm done. I am back. I was making them into balls and rolling them in the sesame seeds. It's supposed to make 30 1/4 inch balls. I'm making roughly inch size balls, and I've got 24 right now. I still have more mixed to work with. I think I'm going to pass on making any more of these little balls. I honestly don't think it's worth my time. These are the finished product. I mean, granted, the fruits did not get chopped up probably as small as they should have been. They should have been pulverized because that was what the goal was. But my blender did die. So it's partly equipment failure problems, but I just don't think the recipe is all that great. I really don't know who thought this was a great idea. So I'm going to take one and I will taste it. I'll try to have an open mind. I'm going to give this a try. Do taste the sesame seeds. It's heavy on the apricot. Just chewy. So it lives up to its name in that respect. It's not the worst thing I've ever eaten. I will be taking these to work with me this week. Hopefully somebody likes them. I'll probably be just dumping out the rest because it's very messy and it's not smushing together as well as it should. That's probably because it didn't get chopped up as finely as it should have been. This kind of reminds me is if you took trail mix and tried to make little nuggets out of it, smushed it into little balls to eat. That seems like that's what it kind of would turn out like. I do like raisins. I do like dates. I'm not a huge fan of apricots, especially the dried ones. I like the flavor of coconut, but it always gets stuck in my teeth. And if I eat too many of the apricots, I will have a tummy ache tomorrow. So better not eat too many. Tell me what you think in the comments below if you think this sounds good or not. Or next time I will be making one of my mom's recipes. Without giving too much away, my mom was never successful at making my next recipe, and she tried it many times. We learned that when she got it in her mind that she was going to give it a try, we got out of the kitchen and just let her be, because there was not a happy mom. There was a lot of colorful words flying around her kitchen when she would try to make this recipe. I'll just leave you with that. We'll of course include the ingredients and the preparation for the fruit chews in the description below. If you have any questions or feedback for me, please feel free to reach out to me in the comments. I really do enjoy hearing from you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. Thank you for joining me on my journey. I'll see you next time. Bye.